Transportation in plants. If the distance between soil contacting organ and chlorophyll containing organs are small, energy and raw materials can easily diffuse to all parts of the plant body. But if these distances become large because of changes in plant body design, then the diffusion process will not be sufficient to provide raw material in leaves and energy in roots. Therefore, a proper system of transportation is essential in such situation. So, this is what plant need for the transportation system. Now, plant transport system, xylem and phloem. Plant transport system will move energy stores from leaves and raw material from roots. These two pathways are constructed as independently organized conducting tubes. One, the xylem, moves water and mineral obtained from the soil. And the second one, the other is phloem, which transports products of photosynthesis from the leaves where they are synthesized to other parts of the body. You can see in the diagram at your screen, xylem and phloem. Xylem is mainly for transport of water and mineral. In xylem tissue, vessels and tracheids of the roots, stem and leaves are interconnected to form a continuous system of water conducting channel reaching all part of the plant. At the root cells, in contact with the soil actively take up ions. This creates a difference in the concentration of these ions between the root and the soil. Water therefore moves into the root from the soil to eliminate this difference. This means that there is a steady movement of the water into root xylem, creating a column of water that is steadily pushed upward. The water which is lost through the stomata is replaced by water from the xylem vessels in the leaves. In fact, evaporation of water molecules from the cells of a leaf creates a suction pump, you can say, which pulls water from the xylem cells of the root. And this loss of water in the form of vapor from the aerial parts, that is leaves of the plant, is known as transpiration. Transpiration is the social evil for the plant. Why? We'll discuss later. So, transpiration is the evaporation of water from the leaves. What is the importance of transpiration? Transpiration helps in the absorption and upward movement of water and mineral dissolved in the form of ions from roots to the leaves. It also helps in temperature regulation. Sometime when you are standing under the tree during a hot day, you can feel the value of transpiration over there. The effect of the root pressure in transfer of water is more important at night. During the day, when the stomata are open, the transpiration pull becomes the major driving force in the movement of water in the xylem. Now, phloem, mainly for translocation of food. Let's consider how the product of metabolic process, particularly photosynthesis, are moved from leaves. Think about it. Where they are formed, how they move to other part of the plant. This transport of soluble product of photosynthesis is called translocation, and it occur in the part of the vascular tissue known as phloem. Besides the product of photosynthesis, the phloem transport amino acids and other substances as well. Substances are especially delivered to the storage organ of the roots, fruits, and seeds, and to growing organs. The translocation of food and other substances takes place in the sieve tube with the help of adjacent companion cell, both in upward and downward direction. Translocation phloem is achieved by utilizing energy. Material like sucrose is transferred into phloem tissue using energy from ATP. This increases the osmotic pressure of the tissue, causing water to move into it. This pressure moves the material in the phloem to tissue which have less pressure. This allows the phloem to move material according to the plant's need. For example, in the spring, sugar stored in the root stem tissue would be transported to the buds